Hello, comrades. Commissar bro here today with ridiculously good news. Yeah, the Yan China save is back. I have no idea why, but here it is, just like we left it in the last episode. And you guys know I wasn't hiding it because you saw. I know you saw. I showed in the video that the Yan China save was no longer there. But yeah, here it is again. So we're back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like we're right back to where we were. And, it's come to actually a good question, is what exactly are we going to do? Now, if you remember correctly, we were building up a massive air force to be able to take on the great power that is the Entente. Essentially, the Entente is practically unified the entire world. The only regions that pretty much have not caved in almost completely are clearly, Central and South America. Yes, Greenland up there, Iceland, and just a few isolated countries here and there. And, pretty much all of Europe. And the first time in history, all of Europe is united under one banner. Except, for Greece and, Albania. But hey, I mean, what are you going to do? They're not joining up, so so they're just gonna have to, whatever. So I guess, I'm kind of, I don't really know what to do. Like, if you think about it, this is kind of an awkward position for us. This means that the world is massively powerful. Now, don't get me wrong. We are ridiculously powerful, being the second most powerful country in the world. And our military is slowly, it has pretty much become, at this point, the most powerful military in the entire world. However, we still have the Entente unified is ridiculously powerful, and we can just see by throwing on more countries to the list that nobody is really hitting that zero line. So yeah, I mean, I could go all the way down if I wanted to, but I don't, so I'm not going to. But anyway, the point remains is that the Entente is effing powerful. We can just zoom in to these regions and start clicking on just random armies in there, and we can see that, oh wow, there's actually a lot of fucking troops here. So it's mildly concerning, how we're going to be able to do this. There's no doubt in my mind we'll be able to push Russia all the way back to the Urals before they'll be able to effectively react to our attack. But it's the moment they're able to react to our attack that I'm concerned of. And where the real questions, start that need to be asked. Are we actually going to be able to fight back? Are we going to be able to hold them off? Because at the current rate of warfare, it doesn't look like it with how many men they're building. So, to me, it seems logical that we need to start building as much troops and as much stuff as we possibly can. So that's what I'm going to do. Of course, our Air Force is already building up to pretty powerful amounts there, if you see. Let's get these. Let's merge the 20th there down in Zhejiang. Bring in the 23rd as well. Alright. Alright, the 20th. Alright, and we'll move the 1st Air Force there to Zhejiang as well. Alright, let's merge all that together. And just kind of get a base idea of where we stand with our Air Force as is right now. See, now we've got a 608 attack. That's a really powerful Air Force. There's no doubt about it. That's fucking huge. Now, the concern I have, however, is that it's not strong enough to win, really. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of questions flying around right now. I don't know 100% if we're even going to be able to beat these guys. They're just so big. They have so many men. And that's very, very concerning. But we've pretty much researched everything but chemical weapons and submarines. So we're going to start researching submarines, and I'm going to find something that's researching, and we're going to swap it over to unit production, because we need more men. And arms. We need to build more arms as well. You can never have too many arms, right? Alright, let's see. That's the 2nd Army. That should be more than enough to crush the Russians in Sikode. What else do we got? We basically just got a bunch of infantry, which is, you know, it's not a bad thing. We need to upgrade the infrastructure though. Get that out of the way. All right, spectacular. Okay, and you know, I'm just gonna go down this list and do it. All right, Leeds, Linus. Oh, that's right. I forgot we took over parts in London. I'm pretty sure those parts in London are not going to survive, but you know, there's really nothing we can do about that. We just kind of gotta hope for the best. Like, good luck to you guys there in, you know, in England. These poor individuals who are pretty much going to get steamrolled by the powers that be over there. Yes, poor guys. Well, whatever. Not much I can do for them, really. There really isn't. Poor guys. And I can't wait to clean Europe up. This is going to be great. So basically, this is going to be the gist of what I'm doing. I know I've been doing this in the previous episodes, and I hope we don't run into any more problems in the future. You know, like what we've been going through, where the game just disappears on us. I truly hope that doesn't happen, because I really want to continue this. This just looks like it's going to end up being an awesome fight, an awesome, you know, war between our two factions. So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna have to hope that it doesn't. And you know what? We're gonna turn all focus, like with the stuff that's building in airplanes and whatnot. We're gonna turn all focus to just advanced fighters. I don't think those bombers are really gonna have much of an effect in the long run. Are we building anything here? Yeah, we're building fighters. All right. Keep building. Keep building. And I actually think we're gonna run. Oh, look, we got chlorine. And I actually think we're gonna run out of whatchamacallit, arms. I think we're gonna run out of arms before it's over. All right, now let's merge the air forces. Bam! Look at that, 753. This Air Force is going to be absolutely devastating. I mean, just look at it. 122 different squadrons of just pure, unadulterated firepower dropping down on our opponents' heads. Dive bombing, strategic bombing, all of it will be done and brutal. Yes. I'm excited. As you can tell, I'm super excited for this. And we're going to start, and you know, because infantry is actually not useless in this mod, so we're going to focus on building a lot of infantry as well, because I think that'll be good for us. We should build some advanced assault infantry too, because that will probably have a pretty good effect. We might build heavy tanks. I don't really know yet. I haven't made that full decision. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't think there's anything else to research. Nope, there's not. All right. Well, I guess we'll swap one of these ones that are researching. Yeah, we'll swap this one over to advanced infantry, so that we actually do have some defenses in England. We don't want to get completely overwhelmed. How many manpower units do I even have? Let's see. I'm getting 92 manpower units a turn. Currently, my military is only 2,150, and we still have 311,000 who can be assigned somewhere. So yeah, our population is gigantic. Just every turn it goes up. Is it seriously 4 million? Is that how much it just went up this turn? I think that's actually how much it went up. All right, 673 million, and let's look on this turn. Okay, no, it only went up about 90,000, but still, that's a lot of people being born every week. 90,000. And look at that big fleet we have there, the first fleet of young China. That's right. God, this is all so deliciously beautiful. Alright, rebase to Fujian. Rebase. Everyone for China, we're going to remove to Fujian. Fujian? Maybe Fujian? I think it's Fujian. My pronunciation has never been perfect. Look at that. We've got 149 squadrons. We deal 1,000 land attack. We have a massive tank army in Guangdong. And we are building up lots of infantry units to support our tanks in the future. So this is looking pretty good. And I mean, basically, this is just going to be the gist for a little while until I feel 100% that we are capable of bringing down the great powers of the world. So yeah, we're going to keep doing that. I think there was another there was another city in this area that was on research, wasn't there? I guess not. Let's see. Let's check our little list of cities. Linus. Yeah, it was. I knew there was. All right. What we're gonna do light tanks, advanced mounted, advanced motorized. Actually, you know, we should probably do artillery. So we'll start pumping out some medium artillery. Oh, I should totally build heavy artillery as well. That would probably have a big effect on any combat we're engaged in, don't you think? I would think so. What did I do there? Did I just upgrade the infrastructure? Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Oh, man, I'm giddy. I'm giddy with excitement. I'm holding it in, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding it in. Because soon our time will rise. And we will bring down these forces who have looked upon us so poorly for all these years, thinking that we're not capable of kicking ass and taking names. So, yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. And they're not going to know what to do with it. No, they are not. But see, I guess the one concern I do have as well that I keep trying to actively forget is that these countries are completely supporting our economy. So if we do go to war with them, we lose massive amounts of resources. But hopefully our army will be so big at that point that we're not really too concerned about it anymore. And as you can see, like, look, just watch our military. It's steadily rising, well beyond anything the world has in comparison. So, you know, it's coming. Our time is coming. Yan China rises, ladies and gentlemen. Yan China is rising. And I think, you know, I think that we're really going to be able to beat the Entente, and the New World Order will be Chinese, no longer Russian, because right now it's most definitely Russian. The Russians have the lead in just about every which way, except for except for army. But if we break this alliance, more than likely all of these countries are going to fight alongside them. So it's going to be a hell of a fight. And you know, it might actually be a good idea to go straight for India, bring down India first, because India, being right there in such close proximity, being pretty damn advanced. 604 is a pretty good IPU output as far as I'm concerned for any country. So, you know, that's somebody else we need to keep our eyes out for. We might actually even bring that 129th Army down there, and that might be their job. Or we could use the 40th Tank Army. So, needless to say, that's going to slow us down a lot. So that's something I need to keep in mind. Yes, not good. Not good at all. I don't know. It's something to ponder on in future episodes. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy that we got this back and that we're going to get a second chance at playing it. So, yeah, it's awesome. Thank you guys for bearing with me this week. It's been a tough one, but I will see you next time in the Yan China Making History playthrough. And hopefully our time will be then to finally bring down the Entente, and it'll be epic and amazing. And you know, they'll write ballads about it and stories and say all this cool stuff about us and say how we're awesome. And we've got all the Chinese food in the world, and we're great. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, and I will see you next time.